And we're back. I did a little moving of things, but we should be good. Back to our eyes. I'm going to pick up one of these little foam things, little foam brushes. You know, we all get them in our eyeshadows, and continue with our eyes here. I'm going to go into my Shani compact here and pick up some of this really bright red up here in the corner. I really like this color because it's really it's really bright. And I do kind of an unconventional thing with these. When I do my makeup, I layer colors. It helps them add more definition. So with this one, I'm just going to put it right in the center. And I'm not going to do a lot, just right in the center towards, and kind of sweep it in towards the center of your eye. You can see where I did that, just from here to the center. And I'm going to get up some more color and do the same thing on the other side. And just make sure it gets all the way down, right along the lash line, all the way to the center of your eye. And then it just, right there. Should be good. And then I always wipe off the excess from the bottom of your tear line, your water line, so you don't get clogged tear ducts and craziness like that. After that, we will get another little clean puffy brush, just one of the little tiny ones. I think they call them blender brushes or something like that. I don't know all the technical names for these things, I just use them. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to pick up, so this is the color we started with right here. And they're not organized at all in this thing. I think what I'm going to do though is pick up a coppery goldy kind of color, maybe this one right here. It's kind of a reddish coppery gold. And I'll just get some of the color up there. It's got a little bit of brown in it. And I like it because it's darker, so it'll look really good with the colors that we already have. And I'm just going to take this and put it right in the crease. Now, you can't really tell too much of a difference in the two colors, except that this is coppery and a little more brown than the burgundy red rose color. And again, other eye, right in the crease. And I went a little high here. So cool thing about that is that we put the base on. So when we make a mistake, we can just kind of wipe it off. It just kind of goes away. And you get makeup fingers. It happens. If you end up with a big black streak, if you're using black or something, you can just get your wet wipes again. Like I was cleaning brushes while I was waiting for the last video to load, and I got black on my hand. Wipes right off, no problems. I probably go through about a package of these every month or so. I don't wear a lot of makeup. Like, it's not like an everyday thing for me because I don't work. So now we need to think about what we're going to do with the top of this. Since we're doing a vampire look, I'm going to get one of my angle brushes. Here, this one's good. I'm just gonna I always make sure that my brush is clean on a paper towel because you never want to have weird colors mixed in with the colors you're using. And for this, I'm gonna get something a little different. Probably a lighter pink tone with a red undertone to it. I think I'm liking this one. It's kind of an orangey sort of tone. Where's the camera there? There it is. Like an orangey sort of tone. I'd say either this one or maybe even one of these three here. I like those three. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to use the one in the center because it's got a lighter tone to it. So with this, now these angle brushes are much more firm usually because they're usually used for eyeshadow or eyeliners and eyebrows and stuff like that. I like them for this specific purpose because I can control exactly where the product goes. So I just kind of tap off the excess. And with this, I'm going to go from the center of right where my tear duct is on the inside. I'm just going to sweep it out right above the crease. And I kind of want to control exactly where that goes. I don't know if you can, and you get like a little bit of a puddle of color there. There are lots of steps to putting on my makeup. It's really not as easy as it looks. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side now. And then, once I have all of these on, I'm going to get another one of those little spongy pointy brushes like this. And I'm going to pick up a natural skin tone with some gold in it. I like doing this because it opens up your eyes. And I'm going to just sweep that just on the inside here and down right along my nose. And get all the way up by the eyeliner or the eyebrow line. I kind of put a lot of product up here. I'm going to do the same thing. And I don't go all the way over because I don't see the point. This right here I'll fill in with a bright pink sort of color. This is out of that same compact. And I'll just sort of brush that right in here. And with this, I'm going to take it around and meet up with the eye on the bottom. And the reason I do that is it adds more color and it ties everything together. So I've got several colors there now. I think it looks really cool. And I'll take that same color and do just on the inside of my eyebrow. Here. Just kind of where your eyebrow meets the inside of your nose. Right there. And I'll do it on this side too. Make sure I get close enough that you guys can see that. So that's pretty much a good eyeshadow base. It kind of opens up your eyes. Now what I will do is blend the colors I have on. And I just get a medium-sized brush here and I just sort of go over the whole thing. And it'll take off all the excess craziness. So there you have that. Now, with this look, I would use a brown eyeliner, but I'm not going to bother doing that right now. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. With my eyebrows, I use pencils. We have lots of different colored pencils. I have brown pencils, I have blue pencils, I have all kinds of colored pencils. Right now, I'm finding that this is one of my favorites. I got it actually with an eyebrow thing I was trying out just to see. It's an eyebrow remover like sticker thing to help shape your eyes. And I really like the pencil. It's just a brow pencil. It's called Color Fill and Define by Hair Off in Taupe. And so for my eyebrows, I usually just kind of draw a straight line up to the high point on both sides. And then I will come across the top straight and kind of come down. And it makes sort of a triangle shape. Same thing on the other side. Straight across the top. Now, if your eyebrows are shaped differently, obviously this might not work as well for you. And then you just sort of fill in that shape a little bit. I try not to fill it in too much, otherwise you end up with caveman eyebrows, and you don't want that. That's never good. And just to help shape them, I go on the inside and clean them up a little bit. There's my eyebrows. And if you just want more of a defined point out this direction, you just take your pencil and fill it in. Same thing on the other side if you want that. Eyebrows. That's pretty much the extent of that. Really not hard, kind of fun. Next thing I'm going to do is just add some color down here. With this angle brush, it's a softer brush for an angle brush. I really like it. It literally just says eyeliner on it. I don't know what that's about, but it's an eyeliner thing. You just need to get a little bit of water. I usually wet it just so I can control the color better. I usually just use my spit because it's my spit, and you know, some people would think that's gross. I wouldn't suggest doing it if you were sick, because you don't want to get like mouth germs in your eye, or if you're making out with someone, or if you've been drinking, or you know, whatever. And I would just pick up the original red color that we used, the coppery rose color, and go right along the outside under your eye. And it kind of gives it a smoky kind of look. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. And I don't go all the way to the center. I only go to where my eyelashes end, which is right about just about the center of my eye. It's not quite, but close. My eyelashes sort of teeter off right there. So now I have some good color right there underneath them. Since I only have this brush, I use a paper towel and just sort of wipe off whatever's excess on it. Comes right off. It's cool. And then I'm going to use a very gold color just for the inside tear line here. And I just sort of fade that out a little bit because it really opens up the eye, I think. I mean, as compared, this is without it, this is with it. You decide, whatever you're comfortable with, whatever makes you happy. That's all you have to worry about, what makes you happy. I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. I'm also going to take it up a little bit on the inside corner with that same brush.